Destruction is a core mechanic of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. In every duel, cards are destroyed, either by battle or card effect, sent to the graveyard only to return unharmed in the next game. But what if they didn't return? What if the cards destroyed in a duel were actually destroyed? Or to put it in Master Duel terms, dusted? Would it be possible to climb the competitive ladder with a deck that is crumbling to dust in your very hands? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and this is the Deck Devastation Challenge. Beginning from a fresh account, I'll kick off this journey with just 20 packs and the 2 starter decks you get for free. From there, I'll attempt to climb the competitive ladder from Rookie all the way to Master 1. Each time I win a duel, I'll get to open 1 new pack and craft a card if I have the dust. But win or lose, every card destroyed in the game is destroyed for real, forcing me to plan and build more strategically than ever before. Will I be able to overcome the devastation and reach Master 1 before the end of the year? Or will I only end up destroying my own sanity? Hard to say, hard to leg, but we won't know until we try, so let's go ahead and jump on into it. Building any kind of deck that's going to require multiple cards is going to be extremely difficult and take a long time. So if we want something to work, it has to be something where, like, the individual cards can be used on their own. Alright. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, we got Watt Cobra in here. It's something that I just kind of want to get rid of, but it can also possibly, like, attack for game. Alright, we got Reinforcements of the Army. Got Komodo Dragon. If this card is sent to the graveyard, so I can discard it with back to square 1 and it'll summon the Blue Eyes. And we're up against Dinosaurs. Last time, the Dinosaurs just made a mistake and surrendered. This time, I am not certain I'll be so lucky. But of course, the thing about the Watt Cobra engine, even though I don't mind losing it, it sucks because as soon as you lose one, they're both useless. Let's just hit for 1,000. Search! Another Watt Cobra! Da-dum-da-dum! Yeah, and basically, if they misc on the Archosaur, I'll still send this off. So I can still save the Cobra. This challenge is so conflicting between I need dust, and I also don't want to lose the few cards I have that are good. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, they don't have one in their deck, they're fine. Or in the graveyard. Yeah, so I could just be like, I'm sorry, Archosaur, you cannot activate. Oh, okay, good. Make a link. Nightmare Phoenix. I guess that is 1900 damage. Alright, do we go for the big push here? So, we can save this for now. It'll chump block. I'm just really waiting to get some value off of this. I want the back to square 1 to mean something. Wait, crashing Kid Moto doesn't activate it? Well, those are some good mills, you know? If this card is sent to the graveyard, shouldn't this activate? Chat is saying this doesn't activate when you crash it, but doesn't being destroyed and sent to the graveyard count? It's fine, they're afraid of the Kid Moto. Sure! Oh, you can't conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. But it's their battle phase, so I can still set this. Let's try it. Oh no! Oh no! I don't think I was winning this regardless. Yep, there we go. Yep, they didn't commit anything to the field until they had game. My one weakness. Aside from competent decks in general. Alright, jumping in again. Silver 2. We've got A bunch of cards we can't summon, beat stick, and back to square one. Will this be able to beat Harry B?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So, I just back to square one this, right? I'm just like, you're going back to square one. Goodbye!
Back on top of the deck with you.
And then we'll activate Seal of Orichalcos. Behold my Luster Dragon! Its attack is much higher now! Ha ha ho ho! Take 2400, you fiend! And now we know they're top-decking the Jet Dragon, and Blue Eyes was already in their hand. So they're kinda trapped for now. This gains half the original attack of the monster tributed, plus 500 from Seal. That's not 50, but it might... They're going to Raigeki the normal monster! I mean, it's from the structure deck, we're safe, we're fine. I really need another monster I could summon, that would be nice. Or like, Oh, there we go. You thought that was powerful! But was it unexpected? Another one! But it came back. I will tribute my Luster Dragon for Strong Wind Dragon. His wind is too strong, you see. 3850. Your Blue Eyes cannot handle beats of this magnitude. Draw your last pathetic card, Harry B. Strong Fart Dragon. I mean, he don't look too well. He's got like those aren't regular looking legs. Those are like bad. Oh no. Send one Blue Eyes from your hand or graveyard. Summon this. Fuck, they've got the tater. You could discard one Blue Eyes or card that mentions it. Summon Jet Dragon. And then they can use this to return Blue Eyes to summon the Jet Dragon. And then Jet Dragon, I believe, bounces a card when it attacks. Oh. Tribute. I mean, that's fine. I guess you forgot you had this card. Maybe it doesn't do what I think it did. Equip it with Tyrant Wing! You're still not big enough. Well, you know, it wasn't destroyed. Let's see. So, what is this? Do I set this? I guess it doesn't hurt. 2 high-level monsters. Rocket Tracer. Okay, target one face-up card you control. It's a Jet Dragon. Do you immediately get to summon the Jet Dragon back? Because, oh no, it's other cards. No, wait, other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponents. Okay, doesn't matter. They didn't destroy it. Shit. Red Dragon Archfiend. He's dragon, all right. Alright, I don't know what I could top deck. I need something, though. My seal! I can only activate it once per duel, chat. I mean... Sure. Go Lightning Storm? Oh, well... We tried as hard as we could, but unfortunately, can't out the Jet Dragon quite so easily. Alright, we finally got our Time Lord. So, you know, we could do stuff. We got Axe Dragonite. We can Ballista Squad. It's Stratos! He has been freed! Alright, and just immediately mask changing. This tributes any monster, okay. What a perfect thing for Camion to get into. It's Go Divine Wind. Must be special summoned. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent can attack with one monster. Once destroys a monster by battle. Okay. Wild Heart. Gotta be able to protect against those traps, chat. Very important. Alright, so here's the thing. I can get rid of this easy with Camion, but if they have like Imperm, then I lose my Camion forever. I could also set Kidmodo Dragon and do the Ballista Squad and maybe get the 2400 out. Yeah, I think that's probably... we'll do that. And then I can tribute the Axe Dragonite for the Strong Wind Dragon and get like a big beefy boy on. Setting a card, alright. Battle phase. And yeah, let's go ahead. This will just clear this out. Ballista Squad. Send the Kidmodo. Pop the Divine. Go Kidmodo Dragon. Summon the Axe Dragonite. 2000. Okay, either way, they've got a set monster, so I don't think this really matters. Go to the battle phase. Attack over this. That's not hero at all. I think I'd rather save it, like... They think they can attack over this, they'll put something in attack, then I can unexpected die, tribute, summon this, or I can put Camion the Time Lord if I want to risk that. This is also from the start. We got a lot of starter deck cards here. The age of stuff being destroyed is low at the moment. And it's why I'm sitting here like, maybe I should add White Stone of Ancients, except no, it's an SR that gets its effect when it's destroyed. So I'd have to decraft it after one time, so nah, actually. Ah, perfect time to put in Wild Heart. Nhijfdgd! You gotta go for that extra damage! Okay, going in for 800. Going in for 3,000. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go for the big beats first. I don't want to risk the Camion while there's still all these back row. Let's go Luster Dragon. And then we'll tribute it for Strong Wind Dragon. It's got the strongest wind. And then we'll beat over your blue eyes.
What? You don't mean...
Mirror Force! No! I'm going to die unless I do this, so let's go ahead and back to square one. And just send this back. Yep, I was like, this is the kind of person who would play Mirror Force. I don't know why, looking at this deck, I was like, they might be on Imperm. Why didn't you attack even? Great. This has too many high-level monsters and not enough ways to summon them. Now, you know what? Let's say, what are they gonna do? They can't do 4,200. Okay, they remembered to attack this time. Yeah, I really don't want to waste the Camion on something that, like, I could beat over with any normal monster in the deck. Looks like we're gonna have to, though. Yeah, so go Camion! Attack! Breakaway. Face-up monsters currently on the field have their effects negated until the end of... Oh, this turn. And it ends the battle phase. Okay, so I was right to be worried. If that was a good negate, this would have been negated and its effect to not be destroyed by battle wouldn't trigger. But fortunately, they had an awful one that ends the battle phase too, so the question is, will they attack into Camion not knowing what it does? I mean, they'll certainly use a smashing ground on Camion not knowing what it does. Oh, and battling? Well, thank you, I appreciate it. No damage and can't be destroyed. And then, at the end of the battle phase, you can target a card, shuffle it into the deck, burn them for 500, and they can't respond to that. It's pretty great. The only downside to all this, of course, is that, during the standby phase, it gets shuffled back into the deck. And I clearly don't have enough low-level monsters. Okay, fortunately, they don't have enough low-level monsters either. No! I am not summoning that and attacking. They have 7,500 life points. I spent UR points on it. Okay, come on. Give me a low-level dragon. I just want a low-level dragon. At least that's something. Set this over here. And chat, there's someone in chat asking about what's happening. If you want to... Summon a defense position. Well, I might as well. I don't think I'm going to get any better use out of this. Just get a free card. Unfortunately, if they have the Egyptian God Slime, it's over. I'm pretty sure that thing can't be destroyed. Or maybe it's the only one that can be destroyed? I forget exactly. If we're lucky, it's just a 3,000 beater. And this does the original damage. Yeah, so I can destroy this, and then we both take no damage. But to what end if I have no monsters? Oh, why did I get rid of all the Gizmodo dragons? I mean, I might as well set this. Pendulum Call! Well, that was something I was not expecting. Alright, Pendulum Call, what are you grabbing? Time Gazer and Stargazer. Did I face this person earlier? I guess it does 1,200. Mask Change. It's not Dark Law! I'm a fool! It's Anki. Why did I think this person would have Dark Law? Yeah, I could have stopped that. You can't activate this if it has more attack than I have. Ripperoni. I forgot Anki exists! Oh, okay. I clearly need more low-level monsters in this, and we lost Strong Wind Dragon. Oh, never mind. Strong Wind Dragon is apparently a legacy card and cannot be dismantled. It is immune to destruction, so we get to keep it in here for as long as we want. Oh boy. Oh, exciting. Yeah, and I'm just realizing too, if we'd used Ring of Destruction, we could have gotten the Speed Burst out of our hand. We would have been in such a good position, and I just wasn't thinking. It's been too long. I don't know. We'll do another one. We'll do one more for tonight. But, not looking good. Wait, I thought Anki only did half damage. Wow, I'm really off my game. Yeah, I guess I would have survived. I'd have to read Anki. I thought it had an effect where it's like you can choose to attack directly but does half damage when you use its effect. But maybe just anytime it attacks directly. Yeah, I would have survived. I could have possibly won that duel still. There was a lot of things. A lot of mistakes. More blue eyes. You can discard one spell trap, add one flute, or Melody of Awakening. But they set all their spell traps first. Exciting. What? Cobra! Do we just go? Yeah, we just gotta go hard. Hard and fast, baby. Summon the Luster Dragon. And we could get in for more damage, or we could Watt Cobra.
let's try to Watt Cobra. And hope they don't have Mirror Force. They very well could have Mirror Force. They don't appear to have Mirror Force. Go for 1,000, get another Watt Cobra. And then it's fine. We've got Wiretap and Ballista Squad. It's the best of both worlds. So we can save our Watt Cobra and we can negate whatever trap they've got. Another one. We got 29. We're about to get 30. Almost. Okay, we're not going to win. It's just a matter of, do these back row do things? Just putting on more damage. We don't have a third Watt Cobra to summon. It still activates, even though I can't do anything. But the good thing about this is now that we have the other Watt Cobra, you know, even if they clear our board, we have the ability to, like, you know, attack directly, get in for that 1,000 if we can protect it for return. Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Send one blue eyes from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Target a face-up monster on the field. It can't attack while it is face-up on the field. They're going to target the Watt Cobra, so I can't attack directly. Sure, buddy. You know what? You go right ahead. Battle phase. Oh, for a second I thought they were about to activate, evenly matched for one. Evenly for one? Alright, Quantum Layer. It's fine. We one attack with either of these. If they don't have anything, we've gotten it. And even if they have one thing, we've got the Wiretap. Well, there you go. That's kind of what I was expecting this deck to do. Alright, since it's the end of this stream, we're going to go and open up 7 Legacy packs and see what the hell we get. I've been saving some of them up. Will we get anything interesting? Well, now. This could maybe be useful, perhaps. It can't be decrafted. It's good to have a generic rank 4 that, I mean, it doesn't do much of anything, but we got it. And we got one of the most specific early synchros that takes a dark tuner and a non-tuner insect. We got Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Funny, can't be summoned. Got Gallus the Star Beast. I mean, it's a burn card. And it's equal to its level. If we end up making the burn deck with Time Lords, Gallus might just be very useful. Gladiator Beast Hunter, cards can't be returned to the deck. White Horn Dragon, another level 6, you can tribute, banish cards from the graveyard, yada yada, but only spells. Immediately after this resolves, Link summon one Link monster. It is a World Legacy card, so we can get it off of that crawler card we're not playing anymore. And that lets us Link summon during the opponent's turn. Flyfang, we got... What are the chances we would get a second Temple of the Skulls out of this? Oddly specific. Hainwa, an earthen figure that protects an ancient ruler. Another After Genocide. Tribute a monster to do half of its original attack. Not good for the Time Lords. This is a Floodgate. It's a Floodgate that can't be destroyed. So, you know, there's that. And a Six Samurai. So... You know, some stuff we might actually lose. Good job, Legacy packs. You're not completely worthless. I'm just gonna open Name of the Champions. Screw the Punk pack. That never worked. Let's just get one of these and see if we can get like an Ash or something. Who knows? Maybe, possibly, we'll get lucky. Doesn't look like it. We got a Mystical Beast King Jackal, spell counter support. That might be good for Rikas, you know, possibly. More Witchcrafter stuff. Another draw hand. Giant Rex. It's a beater. It's a 2400 beater. An Adignister. Floodgate Trap Hole. I mean, we've got the Watt Cobras. We could attack over whatever we set face down. And branded in red. Okay. That was just about as useful. I'm really gonna have to sit down after this and, like, think about what I want to do as far as, like, a strategy. I'm thinking maybe the Time Lords, even though I know that's, like, it stands no chance once you get past Platinum. It's something that can at least win in gold, and maybe, just maybe, we can find some way to make it work. I don't know. For now, though, we're gonna call it. Although the way these are cut off, you might just instantly go into the next episode. Oh well, would you look at that? I'm in a different shirt again, which means we're on a new day of recording. This is officially week 3 of the Deck Devastation Challenge. And if you're keeping up with the timeline, if you want the real life lore, the first episode just released on YouTube, so I'm just now getting feedback. So far, not very much interesting. It's mostly people being like,
well, I wouldn't play Unchained.
Everyone makes that same joke. It's the same joke over and over again. It's that or dinosaurs. But surprisingly, no one seems confused about the rules or anything, which is good. I don't have to explain anything else. I'm just going to jump into it. Now, in the last session, I was talking about trying to decide what I would build towards. And I was thinking maybe I would make, like, an intermediate deck, something like Time Lords that's not good enough for Master, but can win me some duels in the meantime, and then I would build towards the meta. But looking back at everything, I realized that if I don't start building towards a final deck now, I may not reach it by the end of the year. No matter what I build in the meta, it is going to take a long time and it is going to be difficult. And after much consideration, I have decided on Labyrinth. I feel like Labyrinth will be the best for this challenge for a number of reasons. The main one simply being that it's a trap-based deck. You know, it's a lot of traps, and it's a lot of... I guess these aren't really hand traps, but they're monsters that you discard from your hand. It's not leaving a lot of stuff on the field, and the stuff it does put on the field, like, has destruction protection. So, you know, I'm less likely to have things destroyed with this deck. Labyrinth's also a pretty strong deck. It's been rogue for a while, and any new trap cards that come out only make it more powerful. I don't think it's powerful enough that we're gonna see more hits to it, but it's strong enough that I think, like, even if we're playing this 6 months from now, Labyrinth should still have a chance. Perhaps most importantly, though, Labyrinth has potential as something that I can start building and, like, play even before it's complete. Like, there's a whole lot of archetypes, like Lyrilusk, for example, where if I want to start playing Lyrilusk, I need a whole bunch of URs, I need a whole bunch of level 1 birds. I can't start playing it with just, like, 2. But in this case, like, if I get 1 Welcome Labyrinth and 1 Lady, like, I can start doing stuff with normal traps. I've already got normal traps like a Ring of Destruction that will trigger the Labyrinth cards. Even if I just get the maids and stuff, they'll allow me to draw off of that. Granted, I don't want to put them in a dangerous position, but 2100 is not bad. So, and I mean, there's also a bunch of normal and rare cards in the Labyrinth pack that are, like, decent on their own, are things that I can try to play with. If they get destroyed, no big deal, but until they get destroyed, they might actually help me win some games. So this is the plan going into the far future. And originally I sat down and tried to make, like, okay, what can I make now? Because I do have a coup clock, and that should tell you about as far as I got. I cannot make... I don't have enough crafts, is what it is. So instead, we're gonna do what I probably should have done from the beginning, which is take advantage of how low we are in the ranking, take advantage of how many useless cards we have, and do some farming. You know, I think it would be boring if I played a deck where I just wasn't trying to win at all, but this is about as close as I'm willing to get. This deck just contains all the SRs and URs that I'm not going to use, all the stuff that's mildly useful, like Toon Cyber Dragon and the big core or whatever, that might be able to do something but are probably never going to see play. And it contains a bunch of shiny cards. I've basically included everything that's got like a foil, because those decraft into better materials. So this time, we're just going on a sacrificial run. We are offering up this deck to the ages. I'm gonna see if I can do something, but we're gonna play this 60 card deck until enough stuff is destroyed that it's a unplayable 39 card deck. And hopefully by then, we'll have enough materials that if we do build something good, or if we do win a duel, we can actually craft some stuff and start opening some packs to get into Labyrinth. So that's the plan for today. Let's see how it goes. So are you ready to lose horribly, chat? Are you excited for the royal crumble? High stakes crumbling. Will my 60 card nonsense be able to beat this silver ranked duelist? They're making me go first. All right. So we can start with the World Legacy Survivor. That's good. Look at the top 5. Grab a card from the top. The rest go to the graveyard. Yeah, let's get Memories. What does this do? Target 2 crawlers in the graveyard, add them to your hand. There are no crawlers in the graveyard. I can bring this back as a 2400. Yeah, let's just set these 2. Alright, Chris Fuego. Wait, is Fuego a bad word? I seem to remember that. Or is that just a name? Jules, look up if Fuego means something bad, and if so, censor it and cut out bleep me when I said it. Oh, by the way, it looks like they're playing fucking Pendulum Magicians. Looks like it comes out of the structure deck, though. They're not doing a ton. And I'm tempted to... Oh, they didn't feel like attacking. Okay, that solves the problem for me. I was like, do I activate this and summon a chump blocker? Or do I save no monsters so I can use Camion the Time Lord? And they solved the problem for me. Let's just use our Camion. I mean, what are they going to do? They can't destroy it with purple poison. End of the battle phase. Hello there. Away with you. Do I start getting this on? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Summons in defense anyway. We'll get our Purple Nightfall. We'll set up a column for next turn, and we'll just let it come back to our hand. Ooh, or do we... When does this come back? Banish it until your next standby phase. Yeah, let's go ahead. Banish this. Get ourselves... I guess we just go for orange. Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? Alright, go Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Are they gonna make Dark Worm again? They are! Oh no, now they're making... Oh, they're going beyond the Pendulum. Okay. For the rest of the turn, unless you Pendulum Summon after this effect, you can't activate monster effects, and the effects of cards in your Pendulum Zone are negated. But they did this after they Pendulum Summoned, right? So this is just like... there? Not doing anything? They added a Skullcrabat. They could normal summon it, but its effects are negated. I'm not sure if they realized that. You seem to have misplayed rather extensively, Mr. Fuego. Alright, we draw a card. Nice. This goes back. Goodbye. I guess we bring back the Purple Nightfall. We change to attack position, of course. Yeah, let's go ahead and tag this out. We get slightly more damage. Unless you've got an Ash Blossom. Alright. Slightly unfortunate. But we're cool. And this doesn't have enough attack to get over anything. So, I guess we're just, like, going to battle phase. Just attack over this. No pendulum scales for you. Oh, why didn't I set this here and I'd have the fucking zone? They were thinking about it for a second. Okay, they got Purple Poison and Black Fang. Ooh, and White Wing. Okay. That's a lot of monsters. Alright, Ixie Summon. Time Star. I can't let them get the trap. We need to just, like, Ring of Destruction this. Just get rid of that. This has a pendulum effect? Fuck! I've been Schmeckledorfed! Oh wait, this does... I forgot that this can gain 1200, then destroy this card. Yeah, I don't want to lose my Purple Nightfall. He's like one of my few good, like, SRs. I'll take the damage. I still survive. Unfortunately, adding 1200 is really unfortunate for me. That's more life points than I have. Oh, hey. Perfect timing. Okay, I've got one more I can search, so let's go ahead. Tag this out. Grab myself an orange, the last orange Nightfall. Time Star protects the back row. I need a way to get over this first. I guess I do the monsters, it at least takes out the Time Star. Or does it replace the entire... No, okay, it at least destroys that. The big Steel Star Regulator. Yeah, I guess I could Steel Star Regulator. Okay. Can special summon. Okay. Steel Star Regulator! Let's get regulating, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot less than I thought. Okay, so I can at least pop, like, this guy. I am here to lose stuff. Fuck it. Be aggressive. Banish the orange Nightfall. Pop this. What gets destroyed? Goodbye, Steel Star Regulator. You almost existed for a minute. And then we activate Call the Haunted. Bring back... Fuck it. Bring back this. I really wanted to get the combo off with this guy. Hit here. Hit here. And then, what do I have? Just the Nightmare. Yeah. If they summon something bigger, I'll just surrender. But we gotta remember, Steel Star Regulator has been lost to the ages. 07's in the chat. It's possible they can't rebuild their scales? Never mind, they got their scales. Yeah, we lost this one. Oh, painful. I can't bring myself to lose. My brain is so conflicted. I'm like, I need dust, but I don't want to sacrifice, but I don't want to lose, but I gotta be aggressive. Oh, this series is so hard. Alright, Steel Star Regulator, you did a good job, but it's time for you to go off to the farm. At least we've got some rare points if we win a game. I need to be aggressive. I need to attack if I can attack and not worry if any of these die. That's just what I need to do. Oh hey, I got the combo finally! The Ring of Destruction and the Speed Burst Dragon. We talked about this in the very first episode. Alright. I mean, I guess we take those. I'll take a free pack. Why not? We'll get to open a Labyrinth pack. Alright, so I was gonna go into the Labyrinth pack, and then I realized we can't unlock the secret pack unless we craft a UR or an SR. And we don't have the points to do that. So instead, we're just going to open this, the name of the champions. It has the lovely lady in there. The chances that we get her from one pack, very slim, but you know, it might open it up. If not, it's still got some decent-ish stuff in here, maybe. Okay, there's no URs. Not a single UR, but maybe we'll get something we can use. Okay, Bufo is not something we can use. Neither is Draw Hand. Hey, there's a Labyrinth. We got one. Chandragalier. And this might open the pack. I forget how that works. We got a piece of corn. We got Unchained, you know. Put Unchains in the chat. Everyone's favorite joke. Another Dread Master. An Exo Sister card. And Witchcrafter Shmita. So nothing we can use immediately. And that didn't open any secret packs. But at least we got one. Let's just jump back in with what we got. Okay, actually, we do still have our craft, and even though we can't get any UR or SRs, we do have enough normal and rare points for one card. And a card that will be good now, and also good once we eventually make the Labyrinth deck, is Dogmatica Punishment. We don't got any of, like, the good targets for it, but it's still a free pop. So let's go ahead and generate one Punishment. Yay! And then let's immediately put it in the deck. Even though that makes it dangerous, it's still there. And now let's jump into it. Alright, we're in a duel with someone who is most certainly not a bot. And we just open with Purple Nightfall. And the Mech Knight field spell. Exciting! Unfortunately, we have no way to make columns because we got no spell traps. And we're up against Dark Magicians, which is a competent deck, but they do banish stuff rather than destroy it, so, you know. And maybe they'll put their own stuff in the right columns. No, they're playing around Mech Knights. They're doing the exact, they're like, as far away as possible, no columns for you. No. Alright, well, never mind. I don't think I have like zero chance of doing anything here. Their trap says that Dark Magician is unaffected by card effects, so I can't destroy this. And this says their back row can't be targeted or destroyed, so I can't get rid of that. This is something that's kind of difficult to out, even if you have, like, all your materials. And I don't have, like, anything good. So I'm not going to needlessly risk stuff. Let's just surrender here. Oh no. What is this? The infinite loop? You're going to infinitely loop me in silver? And then they surrendered. They had no idea how weak I was. Well, there, you know. Sometimes you win because you win, and sometimes you win because your opponent loses. Alright, we've got another Name of the Champions pack. Will we be able to get the thing we want? I mean, there's a UR in there. Could it be the lady? Are we going to get the Lady Labyrinth? Possibly. Should all beast. There's another Kuklok, even though we only play one. Branded Blast! There's another Chandragalier. There's another Exo Sister. Atrax. I mean, this is an 1800. We could put it to our deck, maybe. 2/2. And what's the UR? I mean, I'll take a Raigeki. I don't mind a Raigeki at all. You know what? I think I'll slide that right on into the deck and see if we can make use of that, shall we? Alright, so I've added the Raigeki in, and we also get a craft. I think I'm going to go for Trap Hole of Spikes, because it does burn damage. I think it'll be funny. Let's try that. This is deck 5.1.